What's up tankers, welcome back to Tankers Club and to your daily dose of World of Tanks Blitz. Today I'm gonna talk again about the Object 268 version 4, and finally after playing a lot of battles with this tank, I have a better idea about this tank. I didn't want to do directly a preview about this tank after releasing it at the same day yesterday, because it was a new tank for me, but now boys, I wish you really that you are going to have your fingers and your hands on this tank, because this tank is really insane. So the only weak spot about this tank, and it's not weak for every tank, we have to say it, is this part here, okay? Only this here from the front, okay? So playing with this tank, we have only to show your front arm. Side is easy to pan everywhere, and we're also about showing your front side only. I'm just gonna show you very fast before we keep talking about this tank a fast situation that I got yesterday. Oh boy, this tank is just unpenetrable. Look at this, guys. So here we go. This is the situation, and I mean, this is just crazy. I never had something like this with a tier 10 tank destroyer, or even with any tier 10 tank. I mean, this is a tank destroyer. We can call this super heavy tank, this armor. I mean, look at this. We're going to witness right now 5k damage blocked in about 1 minute, and this is really just crazy. I never ever had this. Okay, I missed my shot here, unlucky, but we are not going to talk about the shot or the gun. Only we are focusing here only on the front armor. I mean all eyes on me. The enemy team tanks are all shooting on me from all sides, and I keep blocking shots even from the side right now. I will in the end block 2 shots. Look at this, another shot, 460 before I get destroyed, and again before I get destroyed. 310 damage block, 5k damage block in few seconds. That never happened to me with any tank I played, even heavy or tank destroyer. Tier 10 tank, never ever. And this is for a reason, because we have here 260mm of steel on the front armor, and that's really a lot. And after playing a lot of battles, I can say only that tanks with really a very high penetration, like for example with 330mm penetration, like the Death Star, like the Jagdpanzer E100, if using heat shells like the Object 268 or the Grill, but it's not really a must to pen this tank, because they have first to aim well, and with those guns with a high dispersion and bad accuracy, it's really very hard to only aim on this part of this armor. So even tanks who actually got high penetration, like something like more than 330mm, will struggle to aim on this spot. Mediums will look like completely red everywhere, so they just can't pen anything, and that's just really insane. And we have here also a good TPM. I prefer to play with calibrated shells with 363 penetration, so that I don't have always to use my heat shells, because without the calibrated shells and using AP, I will have about 265mm of penetration. That's not a lot for a tier 10 tank destroyer, so I have always to use my heat shells to pen the enemies. That's why I prefer to use the calibrated shells, and of course improved optics, because we have really here very bad camouflage. That's why I prefer to go to improved optics. I'm not going to camp anyway with this tank. I'm always go full risk frontline. We're going to see it on the battlefield. After just talking a little bit about this tank, and I go for the enhanced armor, of course, the toolbox, the defense system, and the refined gun, and the enhanced gun laying drive. So I mean, we got a lot of premium tier 10 tanks. I mean, we got this tank, the T-22 medium, the Super Conqueror, the Chieftain, the WZ-111A, the Concept 1B, the VK-9001. I never experienced such a strong armor like in this tank, and yeah, this tank is just completely broken, and I'm really hesitating which is now really the best one. The T-22 medium in the medium tanks is also OP, totally broken, but it's another class. and it's even not that broken like this tank. I mean, I have the feeling with this tank that I just can rush on everyone, and that give you a feeling that you don't have to fear any tank while playing with this tank, and that's really great and a good advantage on the battlefield. So I don't know, for me this is one of the strongest tank that I ever played the last year. Just very strong. I can't add anything else, and I'm enjoying playing with this tank a lot, and I hope really that you are lucky enough and you will have this tank also soon, or you can add it to your garage, because this tank is just completely broken, nothing else to say. And now let's jump to the battlefield. I want to show with you my experience with this tank and my first Ace Tank Mastery Badge. Let's go. After playing some battles with this tank, I'm really starting adapting to the playstyle of this tank, and I realized that, as we all now already know, the front armor of this tank is just unpenetrable, maybe only for, let's say, some tanks, and those are tanks with a DPM higher than 340mm. That means that they're still gonna pin you, they will gonna pin you. The Jagdpanzer E100 with, if they're using, of course, premium shells, and if they are aiming good. But I made the experience that also with this tank it's normal and average and standard that I will have about 2k damage blocked every battle, because this tank is so OP. But something very important to mention is we have always to look all around yourself, all around the map. Look at the minimap, look always around you, and don't expose your rear or your side, and that's it. You can rush and go full risk with the front armor. Here I missed a shot. I wanted to do more damage with the hash shell, penetrating the MX-50B from the rear, but I was unlucky. But as you can see, I'm always looking left, right, and to make sure that I'm not exposing my side and my rear. And after that you can go really completely all risk. Right now I have already 640 damage blocked and nearly 2k damage dealt, but we're going to block more damage soon. All we do is to show the front armor, and that's it. We go 2.5 damage dealt, and yeah, let's keep going. Really tank which you can play very aggressive if you know how to play with it, and this tank in my opinion is just a monster. It's a beast, and I can risk a lot with this tank. I can rely on my armor, and here we go now. Damage blocked. Also from the E100 damage blocked, can't pin me. The IS-7 can't pin me even with premium ammo. The 6 CTP can't pin me, so it's really very OP. And now shotgun house again. Here we go. Look at these guys. I mean, here I'm sure the object 130 he just can't pin me. He can do whatever he wants from the front, no chance. That's why he just gave up and trying to surround maybe the E100 and finish him. And now I'm on my way to those light and medium tanks, but looking that the 6 CTP is not going to damage me. I don't want to show my rear and my side always. This is how we should play with this tank. And now sneaking a shot on the object 140, here we go, and keep going to the next one. Yeah, already while talking and here driving, rolling around in this map, already 4.5k damage dealt and 2k damage blocked. New OP tank and trash teams. Yes, I know it's an OP tank. And the last shot, here we go, 4.8, nearly 5k damage blocked, 2k damage, 5k damage dealt, and 2k damage blocked. And yeah, best player of my team, and I rewarded myself with an Ace Tank Mastery Badge. Really great, I love this tank, and it's really OP, so if you are thinking to go for it guys, it's really worth it. 180k credits more. Wait a minute please. So when I finish this video flash, and I'm going to back soon. Yeah, so that's it guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. This also preview about the Object 268 version 4. It's for sure a premium tank, not the best, better than the Object 263. As I said, it's still for me the #1 best tank destroyer, Tier 10 tank destroyer in the game, and after that for sure it's gonna be this tank. And after that, in my opinion, we can choose the Object 268 or maybe it's gonna be another tank destroyer like the Jagdpanzer E100 is also a great tank, but in my opinion those tanks are the best tank destroyer right now in the game, the Object 263 and the Object 268 version 4. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching and stay tuned for the next one. Stay safe, stay tuned, bye bye.